think any of us, or many of us, would object to having our children tested, just so long as that wasn't the only evaluation that they were given. In other words, their whole education is evaluated by the standardized.
The purpose here is not to stamp out tests, which are really nothing in themselves, but to show people, or to, to experiment in ourselves, how to use them correctly.
I cannot believe that a good teacher can't look at a child's work and tell if he's learned to write or read.
One of our goals is to teach the basic skills, and we want to know they're being done too. I think we're also involved in the school that we do know that they're being done or not.
Do your thing, we'll do our thing. Look at Mike, and you don't want to use those tools. How many tools and what are the tools? Anything you need. You name them, we'll get them.
All right, but anybody wants to volunteer, be on an impartial committee to make recommendations tomorrow about what to do. But if you don't make your own rules, then somebody else is going to make them for you. So between now and tomorrow, make your rules. The community school was very controversial, and the kids realized that there was a lot of strong feeling in the community, either for it or against it.
Okay. You give me a blue and I'll give you a blue. No.
And it seemed to me that that was the first real experience that I had seen with these kids where they had actually experienced some kind of prejudice.
Sit back with your group again.
So I decided to bring in a game called Star Power, which is designed to cause people to discriminate against each other, although during the game people don't realize it.
I get my orange screen.
The squares need to get together and decide what the rules are.
Everybody out there,
I'm sorry, but the triangles don't have anything to say about it, and the circles don't get to say anything about it.
Every single one of us, and so we'll lose automatically.
The important thing is that the kids have to have experience and feeling about what they're going to learn about.
That's really fair, Wanda. We're going to put all the chips in one thing, and then somebody draws 5 chips. So everybody gets a new set of chips.
Okay, I want you to write how you felt when you found out that the squares kept winning, and that they had more points to begin with than some of them. And that triangles didn't have as many points as circles, and circles didn't have as many points.
Angry, period. I thought it was fun. It is cheating. Mad.
No, but more.
Why? Mad.
Then write what you would feel like if the squares ran the school.
The squares and the 2 other people had a better start, They had more chance of winning than anybody else. And the other people, the squares and the other people are the whites and the other Negro. They don't have a chance.
I am singing to you soft as a man with a dead child speaks, hard as a man in handcuffs, held where he cannot move. Under the sun are 16 million men, chosen for shining teeth, sharp eyes, hard legs, and a running of young warm blood in their wrists. And a red shoe surrounds from the green grass, and a red shoe soaks the dark soil. And the 16 million are killing, and killing, and killing. So who are the people? The killers.
The people that they send to the wars, the young boys and girls.
Do you think they're killers?
No, they don't.
I think it's fair Carl Sandburg to call them killers.
He has to make them see that they do kill, but he doesn't want to make it sound like they're all murdering everybody.
Which would you rather do? If you had a choice about 3 things to do, you can vote. Murder somebody, kill somebody in a war, or commit suicide.
Kill somebody in a war. If you commit suicide, you're killing the person. If you rape someone, you're killing the person. If you kill someone in a war, you're killing the person. It's just that in war, it's acceptable. Yeah, it's in the war you're made forced to kill somebody. That's the only real difference. Birds fly so high as I look up in the great blue sky. I see them flying overhead as I lie in my bunk bed. In the morning I hear them sing a song like the church bells that go ding dong.
Opinion. There can be 2 of them, can't there? Okay?
Yeah.
So while one is reason, right? There's only one way to reason things, one right way. There can be 2 opinions. Anybody think why 4 would be an interesting number to the Greeks?
Because 4 has 2 opinions.
Oh, product of equals. So it stood for justice. Because it was the product of equals.
Justice?
Yep. 5.
5.
What do you know about 5?
A decision.
Woo! You come really very heavy here. Yes, in a very real way. 5 was marriage.
Marriage? Right. Marriage comes...
Why is it marriage?
Marriage?
2 plus 3. First 2 times.
Getting a marriage and then the decision.
Now let's take a look at this list. The square of 1 is
2. 1.
1. Square of 0 is?
0.
Square of 2 is?
4.
Square of 3?
9.
Is everyone seeing what's going on? 3 squared? 3 times 3? 4? 5?
6, and this is 5. 4, and that's 1, that's O, and that's... So you just start all over it. 2, 4, and make 3. Now to move it over there.
Okay. Now you read it to me.
3.
What's this one?
5 plus 4 makes 9.
It seems dumb to just fill in a lot of little blanks. Sure, they can learn that way, but they generally turned off by the time they're 8. This way, the child is able to achieve more at his own pace.
You take 6 beads. Then you take 1, you take 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you got 2.
You write 10, that 10 goes there, right?
So 1 and a 0, right? 1 is a 1 and a 0.
Good boy. Wow. See what Derek did? He read this. Can anyone else read it to me?
7 plus 3 makes 10 equals 10.
Well, he didn't know it equaled 10 until he found out with his rods.
Sometimes we do subtracting in our math books, and sometimes we make dictionaries, little dictionaries, so the ABCs, and sometimes we have stories, and it's sort of a nice school, I would say. I think it is a nice school. You see, it's like a free school because the class is always occupied, and that's what makes it so free, because class is always occupied with things to do.
Leaves are falling and the sky is blue. Birds are flying south. The starts calling up and starts a weeping snow. The wind is blowing down the road. Leaves are falling and the sky is blue. Birds are flying south, and then the sky starts clouding up and starts a weeping snow. The wind is blowing down the road. It's blowing down the road. The leaves are falling and the sky is blue. The birds are flying south. When the sky starts clouding up and starts a weeping snow.
The older kids know the problems that the younger kids are having sometimes when they can't remember exactly how to write a word or exactly how an addition problem is written down. And I find that it works a lot better to have the older kids sometimes helping the younger kids than for me to be running around continually spending a couple seconds with one child and a couple seconds with another child.
Okay. See, they're picking the apples there and they're putting it in the wheelbarrow. Okay.
Did you fix it, Ian?
Yeah, I'm getting the shorts on.
Okay, just a minute, wait for me. I gotta start going like this.
No.
Make it into another coil.
I like another part. In the afternoon, people in the community invite us over to their studios and homes and stuff. And these people teach us pottery and silk screening and leatherwork and stuff. Blue is bright, blue is high. Blue is the sky, just like your eyes. Blue is the color of no other. Blue is the ocean, blue is the wind and clouds. Blue is the birds flying overhead. Blue is the mountains we look upon. Blue is you and me.
Maybe your pencil drawing, you didn't get these in the same spot. Okay. Let's try this. That one, you didn't get in against the stops, right?
Oh.
That one's all right. Okay, continue. Make sure you get, against both those stops at the top. No. Put it against these two, and then slide it down to the bottom. See? Okay. And then you'll have these two against it, and then the wheels will hit the body. The concept that the community school has of taking the kids out into the community, into the studios, is really important, and I think it works both ways. It helps them to be in my environment, in my studio, because that's where I create, but I also think that it helps me, because I think I can do a better job of teaching when they're there, when they're here in my environment. Yeah, see?
It is. Hope it turns out good. It's more painted out if you want. Oh, that's wow. Learning are the only rules.
Look.